Alright, I knew home court advantage would be crucial in this playoffs, but it's really showing its value this finals, and the Lynx just reciprocated that same aggression the Liberty showed them at their crib. The ball pressure, switches, and effort on rotations got their offense going, got the crowd into it, got them control of the game, and gave them a damn near perfect start. But once the Liberty settled into the game in the second, it was all downhill from that point onward, and they were playing on their heels for the last 30. They hit some tough shots off the momentum in the first, but those weren't sustainable, and a team can only live off those or occasional runouts for so long. Their half-court offense was just too stagnant, and they could not finish at the rim or around the paint at all. I lost track of the amount of lays they missed, and that was a big contrast compared to the other end. Same as Game 2, the Liberty were constantly touching paint on drives or mismatches inside, and just exploited their size advantage for finishes, sprayouts, or whistles. Brianna did that the entire third, and the whistles compounding for her throughout the quarter just got her into a nice rhythm. That's all it takes for a great scorer to get going, and she even carried that over into the fourth to single-handedly run it back. But that was just one side of the ball, and she was just as ridiculous on the other end. From her individual defense to her help defense, she was blocking shit from all over the court, and this was one of those legacy games for her. But she wouldn't have secured the win without Sab, and she topped it all off with the finishing touches. She got that tray off at the end of the third, and again, that's all it takes for a shooter to go on a heater, but that was a small part of a much bigger issue for the Lynx. They could not close out quarters, and got away with it in the first, and even the second, because of the momentum they were riding from the start of the night, but it eventually caught up to them in the third. Giving a great team multiple lifelines ended up burning them, and it was obvious the Liberty capitalized on their momentum entering the fourth for the inevitable comeback. I just don't understand why Kayla used her foul to give that early into the clock when Sab wasn't even in a position to score, and giving her 11 seconds of freedom was just too much time. I knew she was filling it because of her last 3 shots, and even the one prior to her bomb just rimmed in and out, so once she created that space off a nasty hezzy, I knew she was pulling that bitch no matter what. Just watch the tape.
Sabrina Ionescu with the biggest shot in Liberty history!